The Zarkith Imperium had made their decision with arrogant certainty. Earth, that insignificant blue marble on the edge of the galaxy, would be their example. 3 fusion bombs struck major population centers simultaneously: New Tokyo, Sao Paulo, and Cairo. Billions watched the mushroom clouds rise through their planetary feeds. Admiral Thexron stood aboard his flagship, mandibles clicking in satisfaction. "Let this be a lesson to all primitives who dare refuse our terms," he announced to his fleet. The other species of the Galactic Council remained silent, some in horror, others in grim acceptance. This was how the Imperium operated. But they didn't know humans. Within hours, Earth's response began. Not with desperate pleas or surrender negotiations, but with a single transmission that made Thexron's blood run cold: "You just made a terrible mistake." The first wave hit the Zarkith forward bases like a hurricane of steel and fury. Human ships appeared from nowhere, sleek, angular vessels that moved with impossible agility. The Imperium's sensors had failed to detect them approaching. The humans had been hiding, waiting, using stealth technology the galaxy had deemed impossible. Commander Sarah Chen led the vanguard from her destroyer, the Retribution. Her voice was ice over the battlenet. "For every human life they took, we take 10 of theirs. No mercy. No hesitation." The Zarkith forces, accustomed to overwhelming primitive species with sheer numbers, found themselves outmaneuvered at every turn. Human pilots flew with reckless precision, their reflexes enhanced by neural implants, their tactics refined through centuries of simulated warfare. They didn't just fight, they hunted. Admiral Thexron scrambled his reserves, but the humans had already anticipated his moves. Kinetic kill vehicles, launched hours earlier from concealed positions throughout the solar system, began striking Imperium ships with devastating accuracy. Each projectile traveled at a fraction of light speed, turning mighty warships into expanding clouds of debris. "Impossible!" Thexron roared. "They're a Class II civilization. They shouldn't possess this technology." But humans had learned long ago to hide their true capabilities. While appearing primitive, they had been preparing for this exact scenario since first contact. Every diplomatic smile had concealed a warrior's calculation. Every peace treaty had bought time to build weapons the galaxy couldn't imagine. The Galactic Council watched in stunned silence as humanity's counterattack intensified. Zarkith colonies fell one by one, their defenses shredded by human ingenuity and unrelenting aggression. The species that had cowered before the Imperium for millennia suddenly saw hope. Within a week, Thexron's flagship was surrounded. Sarah Chen's face appeared on his viewscreen, her expression devoid of sympathy. "You wanted to make an example of us," she said quietly. "Mission accomplished. The galaxy will remember what happens when you bomb Earth." The Imperium surrendered unconditionally. Humanity didn't just win, they rewrote the rules of galactic warfare. And every species learned a crucial lesson: never, ever underestimate the apes from Earth.